Hi, I'm John Holden. Welcome to Earth. Our next story takes us here to Illinois in the West Chicago area along the Fox River. Even in the middle of winter when this river is frozen over, it's still good to know that we should always recycle our paper products and plastic bottles like this one to save our environment and reduce our carbon footprint. But you know what? We hardly ever think about what's printed on these things. And the fact is, a lot goes into flexible and creative packaging, especially the research that goes into high-performance inks and coatings that create the circular economy, as you're about to see. Plastics that could otherwise be recycled are ending up in landfills or as pollution on land or ocean. It's an extreme waste of materials that could be recycled and turned into new products. That's why consumers, governments, and manufacturers alike are increasingly concerned about the sustainability of plastic packaging.
One of the important things to keep in mind when you talk about recycling in packages is the way you decorate that package. And so that's why we talk about inks. And that's why inks are important to us, because if they're not recyclable or they're not commercially compostable, it can prevent you from being able to recycle or compost your product, your package by itself.
Packaging is essential to reducing waste. It extends shelf life, protects foods, beverages, pharmaceuticals, and other products from contaminants and damage. Designing inks and coatings for packaging containers can help to improve the recyclability of that packaging. We want inks and coatings to help enable recycling. We don't want them to get in the way. So we think of the recycler when designing inks and coatings for packaging.
That need to develop sustainable inks and manufacturing practices is a major goal in ink research and development today, including here at the INX International Ink Company in West Chicago, Illinois, which makes inks and coatings for packaging, commercial, and digital printing. For them, a truly sustainable package requires sustainable ink.
Ink is very important to create a sustainable package, although the percentage of ink on that package is very small. It provides the appearance and the color. So we want our ink to work in concert with the package for anything related to recycling or sustainability. Our goal is to reuse everything and not provide any waste.
Now this is an example of a PET container. I know it's not something I'm going to go walking with my pet. No, PET in this case stands for polyethylene terephthalate. It's something that you're going to find in most grocery stores, department stores, containers that are used to package food, drinks, medicines, just about any product you can name. The PET container is a major focus here in the INX R&D lab. PET plastic is strong, light, shatterproof, and economical. It's been approved as safe by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, and it's been around for more than 30 years. Lots of people collect plastic bottles and containers like this and responsibly deposit them in recycling bins. But you probably don't realize some are rejected because the labels don't come off. INX International decided to tackle this problem, launching a new product line, Genesis GS washable inks. They allow facilities to recycle more PET containers without investing in new equipment.
So Genesis is a recent development for us. What's unique about it is the fact that it can wash off the label, creates a PET label and PET bottle that are cleaner. So the recycling facilities can obtain cleaner PET that can be used in the recycling process. And that's important because it's more valuable.
Another company called Pactiv Evergreen makes those familiar paper and plastic products we use in our kitchens, get at our local restaurants, and so many other places where we enjoy our favorite foods and beverages. Pactiv Evergreen has a long history of bringing innovative packaging to food service, food processor, and retail grocery customers, and is partnering with INX on sustainability issues.
So INX has a great product. It's called INX HRC, and they provide inks and colors that are made from naturally derived materials. So they're not petrochemical based, and they're made from materials that enable us to be able to design packages that can be recycled or commercially compostable. So it's very important to us.
When we look at the future, we look at coloring a safe and sustainable future, and that really guides everything we do at INX.
But by using renewable materials and packaging that's more recyclable, sustainable printing is closer to reality.